Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, I already knew this shit was gonna happen, bro. Nigga, everybody should have known this shit was gonna happen. Like, bro, this nigga had two songs, two big ass songs before he went to jail or prison, whatever. Then, like, bro, this nigga's not Gucci. Like, Gucci had a million songs before that nigga went to jail. Like, Gucci already was established. Like, niggas knew who Gucci was already. Like, come on, bro. Like that nigga had a whole, bro. Gucci was Gucci. Like niggas knew who Gucci was. He was already been in the game for a long ass time, bro. Bobby Shmurda did not have none of that. He was never, bro. He was dropped two songs, got big as hell. Now he locked up. Like nigga, two songs was not fucking enough to stay relevant for that fucking long, bro. Like this shit gonna pass you by. It's brother, your fans gonna leave you. It's gonna be new artists like you gone. You ain't dropping no more music. They finna listen to another nigga, bro. They not finna sit there and wait for your ass to get out of jail. And hey, I ain't gonna lie. He was a real nigga though. That nigga really sacrificed his career for save his homie. That's a real nigga for that. But these niggas not finna wait for y'all niggas to get out of fucking jail. They don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. What the fuck? Y'all really thought this nigga was finna get out of jail and make a big ass comeback? Nigga, no, that shit was not happening, right? Nigga, bruh. This nigga new music song like his ass and he's still in 2014. That shit is terrible, bruh. Like nigga just hyping that shit up just cause it's Bobby. Y'all niggas know y'all not listening to that shit for real. And if y'all is, my bad. My bad, folks. I ain't know y'all fuck that shit. But me personally, that shit is ass. I ain't even gonna lie. That nigga new shit is fucking terrible. But, hey man, yeah. You can listen to the worst comeback in hip hop, man. Bobby's murder. This shit is damn, this nigga could have been big as hell. Like this nigga would have been big as fuck if he didn't go to jail. This shit is crazy. We right into it though, man.
I was in London. I was hosting a party at Club K in Hounslow. The DJ, first record he played, Bobby Shmurda Hot. The whole club wilding.
London.
London.
Bobby let
Bro, he was that big. And that nigga went from up there to that nigga gone. Just off because that nigga went to jail, bro. Nobody, bro. Niggas don't care. Once you go, you out of sight, bro. Out of sight, out of mind, bro. Nobody cares about you. Nigga, they don't see you. You're in fucking prison. Like, what the hell? You're not dropping no more music. Nothing. They not getting nothing from you. So, bro. You're like, damn. Then that nigga do the fucking song with 6ix9ine. That shit just made it worse, bro. And that shit was ass too. It was like, fuck. This nigga is fucking himself up. That shit is crazy.
a lot of soak up his energy for months. The
Yep.
most do is they throw him up on the story, real with some random emoji. They don't even mention music coming out. All these like, yo, Bobby's a real one. You know how they repaid Bobby? Yo, I had a show and I just brought Bobby out. I'm so sick of it, of everybody just tagging on Bobby as a special guest. How about if y'all want to show him love, he headlined the
They not doing that, bruh. Bro, these other rappers do not give a fuck about no Bobby Shmurda, bruh. They using that nigga for clout and free promotion. And you can't knock him. That shit is smart as hell. Like, come on, man.
Nothing can throw a spanner in the works of a promising MC's career quite like an extended spell in prison. Suddenly robbed of your freedom just as your prospects in life had begun to look brighter than ever, finding yourself behind bars has been a key component in the journeys of many MCs, past and present. For some, it could be a difficult period of self-reflection in which the next phase of their career is mapped out in their heads. While for others such as LA's Draco the Ruler, who famously recorded 2020's Thank You for Using GTL tape over the phone during his time in custody, they'll do whatever it takes to keep making their presence felt in the world. Other times, the creative fire is extinguished by the experience of doing time, and they're never the same afterwards. In this instance, a once chart-topping MC turned Belizean politician such as Shine would be a prime example. But for Brooklyn's own Bobby Shmurda, his case is
Australian
one which is
over
baffling
cards when they
onlookers in real
shoot.
time. As while the world was waiting to find out what was next for the leader of the GS9, the results have left the drill
Damn,
pioneer
this
with a
nigga
lower
a fucking
profile
troll,
and degree
bruh.
of investment from hip-hop than he did when he was still behind bars. As while he was hailed as a hero for accepting extra time on his sentence in order to allow his GS9 brother and fellow MC Rowdy Rebel to get out sooner, the return of the man who was
Bruh. Ain't gonna, bruh. He a real nigga for that. Like, to take more time for your, like, take some more time to save your homie, get his, get his sentence reduced, bruh. He a real nigga. But that shit coming, hey man, he had to sacrifice something. I mean, that was his fucking career. But that shit is crazy. Like, come on, man. That nigga would have been big as fuck, bruh. This nigga would have been crazy right now if he never went to jail. Like, man.
Largely accredited with waking NYC hip-hop up from a state of stagnancy, is now facing it in his own right. And by all accounts, this has been sparked from the very moment that he touched down.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about right there. Hip hop was still booming right then. That 2014, what, 2014, 2013? The fuck? Nigga, that's when Chicago was fucking blowing up. Hip hop was still days. I don't know what the fuck he talking about right there. Hip hop was in, yeah. That shit was crazy in that era. Chicago had the game on lock back then. Like, hey, come on, bro. Let's be real. That Chicago shit, folk. It'll never be nothing like that shit again.
Down as a free man. Initially picked up by Quavo of Migos on a private jet, Bobby was welcomed back to hip-hop as an all-conquering hero, and his footage of him recording from home in order to meet the terms of his probation surfaced. Everyone expected to hear from him sooner rather than later.
Nigga say you
But
woke
from here on
hip-hop
out,
up.
it was clear that Shmurda would take a different and ultimately less attention-grabbing route than many rappers before him. First brought into the culture by Gucci Mane in 2009 before being mimicked by everyone from Kodak Black to T Grizzly and JT from the City Girls, among many, many others. Bobby opted to forgo the tradition of the first day out freestyle, and at the
And that was a terrible. Whoever his manager is, they're fucking stupid.
time, everyone figured that it must have been a tactical move.
It wasn't. It was very dumb.
Where MCs such as Draco, Lil Boosie, Shmurda, and NBA Youngboy released music while behind bars, Shmurda stayed silent, completely silent, save for the feature on Tekashi 6ix9's Stupid that he said.
That shit was damn, bro. Yeah, niggas be hurting themselves with, damn. I hope he got paid for that shit at least, bro.
Since admitted that he regret.
Oh, hell no. Niggas hit me with a commercial mid-video, folk. What is happening? Get this dumb shit off the screen.
Do a song with Tekashi after you got out?
No, I don't even want to be next to that nigga. I'm good.
But nowadays, reports have suggested that the delay was actually caused by friction with his label, Epic Records. Since that legendary video of him dancing on the table in their offices hit our screens, it seems that
bro,
Bobby
I can't look at this video, bruh.
and his
Oh
back
my
at Epic
god,
had a love-hate
that shit
relationship.
look goofy.
When I got locked up, I thought they were going to come for me. Bobby informed the New York Times from the Manhattan detention complex after his initial arrest in 2015. But they never came. They told me they were going to help me make myself a star in the business for a decade. I'm going to try my best to go back on the deal, he continued. If not, I'll give them their music and bounce. Although he's since claimed that he's still rocking with them, a report from 2B's TV from March 2021 suggested that there's still a recurring issue. Armed with a street mentality in the corporate world, it's entirely possible that there's been an intervention on the label's part that could have been avoided if he'd simply turned down the big offers when Hot briefly became the biggest track in the world. As now, it appears that there's a gap between how he's regarded in the commercial space and how hip-hop's community gauges star power. Considering that he's had all of the admiration of the streets for how he handled himself, all dispatches from the hip-hop world pointed to a new lease on life, and his music experienced a streaming boom of 624% in the days after he stepped out of the penitentiary. But in a world in which the profit margins in hip-hop are largely controlled by suburban areas, his respect in New York counts for a lot less in the marketplace than it perhaps should. And now, Bobby's inability to do exactly what he wants has likely contributed to him floundering. Speaking way back in 2014, Charlamagne had previously expressed concerns about him shackling himself to a label and suggested that it only made sense if his plan was to be a one-hit wonder.
My only thing is I think he should have stayed independent unless Epic gave him a nice check. We've seen people.
Bro. These niggas not thinking about that shit, bro. They see, bro, them people be offering their ass a bunch of money. And these niggas come from nothing. A lot of these rappers come from nothing, bro. They not thinking about that shit, bro. They not thinking about staying independent, thinking about the long, long run, whatever. Nigga, they trying to get paid right now. They trying to change their family lives and all whatever. They life right now, nigga. They not finna, they finna oversign that fucking check. Whatever. They say finna oversign that deal. Y'all niggas must be crazy as hell, bro. These niggas not that smart. I ain't gonna say they not that smart. Bro, they desperate. They have to do that shit, bro. It's like, damn. Nigga offer you $1 million. You think them niggas not finna sign that shit? They finna oversign that shit.
People like Trinidad James. You can say whatever you want about Trinidad James, but if he got $2 million for damn near a single,
like, come
all
on.
he had was that one record, salute to him.
Like, they finna oversign that shit.
Take that money and run. Same thing with Bobby Shmurda. If they gave him some nice 6-7 figure money, take it and run.
Well, you know, I'd heard that Drake and French Montana are on the remix.
Wow. That's gonna take that record to another place then. I like what Bobby Shmurda doing. I like the energy, man. Have fun, man.
Despite Vlad's comments, that remix never came to fruition. And while Bobby likely has no intention of being defined by his past in the way that Mr. All Gold Everything is, his chances of avoiding that fate are diminishing. Now, the man that was previously responsible for what is arguably the most iconic snippet in hip-hop history seems to have blended into the crowd. With fans expressing their concern, the emergence of a new teaser of music from Shmurda prompted academics to argue that Bobby is now missing the vibrancy that had once set him apart.
Oh, man, if you're gonna give us a snippet, you know how to do it. Bobby, you know the energy we need. We want that Brooklyn rowdy, lit, like all up in the, like that's what we want, bro. Like we don't want this, like you're cool, like you ain't Quavo, the you Jamaican too, like you're a rude boy, dog. Like oh yeah, the dog. Bobby, I love you so much, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Don't want to hear how much money you got. We just seen the trial. You were broke as a joke.
Damn.
That you were struggling. We want you to still be on that like ribs touching. We want to hear like, yo, you've been in jail and you've been hungry.
Hey, this nigga academic is fucking crazy,
I
bro.
don't care how many chains you got on your neck.
Oh,
This tonal shit.
Oh God, bro, nigga just want to hear that real shit, folks. Bro, niggas just want to see your ass. I don't know what it is, folks. People dead ass just want to see you go kill somebody or some shit and talk about. Bro, you ain't gotta kill nobody. Just talk about it like, nigga, I'm shooting niggas all type of this. Nigga, we don't care how much money you got, nigga. Just say some savage shit. And a lot of energy. Cause right now, everybody trolling Bobby Shmurda and shit, folks. Talking about how this nigga dancing and shit, all zesty and shit like this. Oh man. It's just all bad for this nigga right now, folks. I ain't gonna lie. That shit just look bad. I don't give a fuck that nigga dancing. If the music good, the music good, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You can dance all you fucking want, bruh. But damn. Music ain't good, gang. That shit ass.
Shift in Bobby's work causing a lot of concern, Act's outline of his issues with where he's headed has actually echoed a lot of the sentiments of many fans who were unmoved by what's come out so far. Prior to anything actually being distributed to the world, Bobby had hyped up his new output at every conceivable opportunity, and in doing so, created massive expectations for what was to come.
Man, we got so much new music coming. It's like the guys music with the biggest artists.
That's
man.
a fact.
From Maynard,
Yeah.
Quay,
Yeah.
the Baby, the 42, Uzi,
Yeah.
Rowdies, just Jay.
Shout out to Rowdy,
everybody,
man.
man. There's so much coming out. It's gonna be a hot summer. It's gonna be a hot summer. It's gonna be rapping. Pow, 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 pow.
And just as the high-profile collab with Drake and French that DJ Vlad had alluded to in the past didn't pan out, all of these blockbuster link-ups have yet to see the light of day. None of his post-prison tracks have hit it out of the park as of yet. And even now, there's been a drastic decline between the numbers that his reintroduction of No Time for Sleep freestyle commanded in comparison to recent offerings such as Splash and Cardi
that cover art look crazy.
Where that first track spread like wildfire and left many disappointed, the others seemed to be only appearing on the radars for those who were going out of their way to keep checking for him. For example, while No Time for Sleep freestyle has racked up over 12 million views and counting, October's Cartier Lens has stalled around 650,000. As a result of the growing discontent around his new tracks, Bobby's yet to chart in anything other than the bubbling under Hot 100. And as for the comments, it's obvious that indifference and disappointment are the two prevailing emotions. Bobby's flow still doing 5 to 10 in prison. Read one remark out of the
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, that's disrespect. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, damn, folks. This nigga sound like he's stuck in the past now. It's like, hey, fuck, man. This shit is fucked up, bro. Hey, yo, this shit fucked up, bro. This shit crazy.
hundreds that were left deflated by the track. Chiming in once again, academics claimed that not only have tactical errors allowed him to be usurped by his fellow GS9 brother, but that the love that he'd been showered in as he emerged from the pen was more about what other rappers in the industry could get out of him rather than helping.
And that's facts. Them niggas don't care, bruh. Why I gotta give it another fucking commercial?
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you.
You mean another fucking ad?
Is jumping next to you because they don't seem gritty no more. They seem mad polished and they seem
God.
about it. They've been trying to get to you to get some authenticity. Don't sound.
And that's why I listen to Sosa. Man, Sosa don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, he drop whatever he fucking feel. Like, he ain't, bro, Sosa literally just drop whatever. He don't give a fuck if you like that shit or not. Like he made. Tell me, hey, I don't know, folks. You really you can't give a fuck in this shit because these niggas don't give a fuck about you. Cause goddamn.
Like them, Bobby let a lot of soak up his energy for months. And now when he's dropping music, the main attraction to his music is people looking and critiquing his dancing and movements. Yo, look at how he's dancing. That's how he was talking. Bobby,
Hey, them dances
I
is
know it's not Rock
crazy.
Nation, he should have just stayed low. Even though I thought he dropped music late,
Over
if he
late.
wasn't dropping music, he should have just been out of sight. It's crazy for me to think that I think musically people are checking for Rowdy more than Bobby. It's up. I don't even know what to say. I feel like Bobby has
That
played
fucking
this
around be
whole,
true. I
he's
don't
played
know.
this whole thing.
I ain't
wrong.
listening to no Rowdy,
We
bro.
heard about these super hot tracks.
I wanted to hear Bobby.
None
I
of
ain't,
them
I
are
ain't give a
hitting.
fuck about no Rowdy.
The most do is they throw him up on the story, real with some random emoji. Yo,
Rowdy
you
cool.
mentioned music coming out.
I don't know.
All
bro.
these
I ain't
like,
listening to
yo,
Rowdy
Bobby's
for
a
real, though.
real one. You know how they repaid Bobby?
They
Yo, I
posted
had
on
a
that
show
story.
and I just brought Bobby out. I'm so sick of it, of everybody just tagging on Bobby as a special guest. How about if y'all want to show him love, he headlined the That's how you show him he's a big dog. Bobby Shmurda should be headlining all these shows if everybody really loved him how they were saying they do. I seen
They don't. Them niggas don't, bruh. How all these rappers act like they know that nigga now? Like, they grow up with this nigga or something? Like they from the same hood? Like all these rappers from a whole bro, most of these rappers that showing him love, they not even from the fucking same city as that nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like come on, bro. These niggas are using that nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Bobby Shmurda come out of Summer Jam. He performed one song. I couldn't believe it.
In what has turned out to be almost
He only got
prophetic
one
words
song.
from Shmurda in 2017, the notion of the culture using him as a token of their own street credentials without ever giving back seems to be supported by Bobby himself.
The only one that really contacted us was 50. Everybody else, they talk, man. They do it for the people. The only real one I can say is Super Dave and 50.
Left to flail around without direction at a time when he was expected
There
to
you
fly,
go.
Bobby's career isn't looking anywhere near as hopeful as we thought when he first stepped off that private plane. Fueled by a combination of mismanagement and poor decision making on Bobby's part, he should have been informed that in this new age of hip hop that he'd watched from the sidelines, you need to strike while the iron's hot. Beyond that, you need to come out with precisely what the people want. By not doing so, and instead choosing to experiment with flows that are too similar to other rappers that piggybacked off his wave, he has faced being cast adrift by the sheer force of the modern news cycle that is always hungry for
Hey
more.
yo.
As where his breakout single was given ample time to grow
Nigga
into the
took
monster
his
that it
flow
eventually became, that window has shrunk, and this meant that by
And
not
ran
releasing
off
the
with
first
that
day out
bitch.
freestyle,
Now
or
everybody
even
else looking
dropping
at him
something
like,
that
damn, nigga,
served
what
as
the
a
fuck he's
reminder
using
of
that
what
flow
he was
for?
capable
That's
of
folding
within the
flow.
weeks after
That
his
was
release,
tweaking.
that golden opportunity to capitalize on his buzz was lost. Now, with a debut record only being teased by him online and not being billed by his label as one of their landmark releases, it seems like the faith in him as a star is wavering. In spite of this, he is still a very respected figure in hip-hop, and if everyone truly wants to repay him for everything he's done, then now is the time for everyone that so persistently claims to love him to rally around him and ensure the health of his career for years to come.
Hey man. Yeah, that respect and shit, that shit, that shit all cool and all. That shit cool. That shit ain't paying no bills, folks. That shit ain't getting your ass nowhere. Yeah. It's a big thing, big thing, have motherfuckers respect you. Damn. That shit don't even take you so far. Holy fuck. But hey, I don't know what this nigga gonna do, but you gonna have to do something. Drop, bro. You gonna make better music. Plain and simple. But yeah, man, that was fucking that, man. I don't even know what to say after that shit. That shit's crazy, man. I'm fucking gone. These niggas crazy.